conquered by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark. And he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the Big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
Now here's Conley. Gobert the screen. And it's Michael Conley with the 3.
I'll tell you, give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Conley against Murray. Outside Porter. Here's Brown. And a miss there on the triple. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Randall with the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Porter looking it over. To stop the run. And again, Denver no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Randall from deep. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Now here's Westbrook. Porter in the corner. Murray outside. From the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to scorch you from distance.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. Randall finds McDaniel. 6 to shoot. Puts it up. Out to Edwards. From past the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Outside Gordon. For the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got 5 now.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Edwards. And he converts the layup. He's got 7.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
Deep 2 from Murray. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Down low, Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been very... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. They've got Saric. Porter is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in at the 2 guard.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Minnesota making a switch. Einod's checked in. Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Here's Reed. Trains it from 9 feet away. Reed's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Minnesota. Westbrook against DiVincenzo. And the turnover again by Denver.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Minnesota making a switch. Garza's checked in. Outside Edwards. Edwards getting the close range too.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
And the basket is good. Edwards got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. So the wing on the left. Westbrook kicks to Porter. Reed with the rebound.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't.
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size, he's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
Reed with a screen on Westbrook. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Here's Brown. Scoreless thus far.
Timeout.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Some changes for Minnesota. Julius Randle comes in for Naz Reid. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Peyton Watson comes in for Porter.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Jokic high post. Gobert on him. A baseline J. And it's Jokic missing. Minnesota leading by 12. McDaniels finds Conley. Now here's Edwards. Has to Gobert. Over Westbrook. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. The Nuggets trail by 12. Jokic passes to Murray. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the 1. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Jokic against Conley. Murray surveying the D. Shoots the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you asked, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
Porter passes to Jokic. Back to Porter. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Porter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Randall, and it's good for 2. Randall's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Jokic passes to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. On the wing, Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jokic. From the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Jokic has got 6 points.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Now, McDaniels. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards with it. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin. And he will figure out their strengths and hit them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
Randall gets to Conley. Randall a screen on Murray. No one covering. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, Conley has that steady floor general demeanor. They love to have him running the pick and roll.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Brown. Another 3 for Denver.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. And another three for Minnesota.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Murray for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now Edwards. 25 points in the game. Outside Conley. Fires the three. He can't get that one. And so it's Minnesota with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And Denver will start the 4th quarter. Dario Saric is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Murray. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward.
And so difficult to defend. When Westbrook is hurting you off the bounce, he's hurting you off the catch.
Reed with a screen on Westbrook. Edwards can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 7. Pass to Watson. Reed with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Joe Ingles. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Denver, Jokic has checked in for Saric. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And Porter subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to Jokic. Pass to Porter. Gordon up on top. From deep three-point land. Randle with some nice D. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels with the ball. Gobert with it. Randle outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Timeout called, Nuggets. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen on what David Adelman went over with his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Outside, Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Murray. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Hands it from downtown. McDaniels got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jokic finds Murray. Fires at the elbow. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now, here's McDaniels. Clock at 4. And here's Edwards from the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat.
Edwards, that's good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Minnesota with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards inside, and the shot goes in. Edwards got 33. Conley against Murray. Gobert with the block. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So now for...
We've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
All right, check it out. Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the center position. Morant, the pass to Wells. Here's Edey. 5 to shoot. From deep, Bane. Rebounded by Butler. It's Podziemski on the wing, guarded by Bane. Outside Butler. Curry looking it over. Shot from the low post is good.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
The fader, and he buries that one. Back rim and in.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. I asked him about Jimmy Butler and what his defensive scheme is for him, and coach said to not let him bully us from the interior and mid-range. We want to push him as far out as possible. We have to play tough. Let's see if they're able to accomplish this, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Morant with the bucket.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Outside Moody. Curry passes to Moody. Outside Butler. Outside Green. Moody from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Incredible passer at his position. Green is especially good at getting it to the open teammate.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter here. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Now here's Moody. And here's Butler outside. And the Warriors with another three.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Green. Moody passes to Butler. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
The Warriors lead by 4. Butler passes to Green. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You love how physical Green is willing to get, enduring the foul and finding the bottom of the bucket.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Ja Morant. Here's Pippen. Timeout call. Memphis. And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pippen, pass to Clark. He's off on the layup.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Outside Payton. To the paint. Here's Kuminga. Out to Hield. 19 seconds left in the first. Such a wide open look.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
To stop the run. And Payne with the three.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Santi Aldama. And it's Pippen in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
Clark finds Kennard. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Hield. Jackson Davis a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by Hield. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pippen, pass to Kennard. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. And the basket by Pippen.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Curry with it. He's got 5. Hield on the wing. From the arc. And the Warriors with another 3.
Love the response there from Hield, matching threes.
Timeout called. Memphis. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Jackson Davis, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for Kuminga. Grizzlies trail by 9. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Clock at 2. Oh, Green with a block.
This is the high impact we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Hield. On the wing, Green. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 8.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Pass to Wells. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pick by Aldama from deep. Bain. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Outside Moody. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Golden State.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Moran against Curry. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. A chance at a 3-point play.
A great scorer. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark, and it's Jackson in for Aldama. Hield's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Butler. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 5 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Jackson. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors lead by 12. Pass to Pajemski. Jackson against Butler. Over Jackson. Back to Moody. Butler with the ball. Another shot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Butler. Just 4 seconds left in the half. Wells connects from downtown. Wells has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's the Golden State Warriors now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part due to their 3-point shooting. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So on the floor for Golden State, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Green out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. Outside Morant. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
The electric Ja Morant, high-flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. Doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Here's Podziemski. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Outside Bain. Jackson outside. Pass to Edey. And here's Morant. Over Green. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Now Podziemski. And here's Butler outside. Oh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And the Grizzlies call time here. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, VA. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Payton's checked in for Moody. Here's Morant. That shot, no good. Green with the defensive effort. The Warriors lead by 10. To the inside. Here's Butler. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Right side Morant. Here's Aldama. Good, and the setup by Morant. Aldama's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Curry passes to Payton. Butler with the ball. Shoots over Jackson. A shot by Butler. No good. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Bain for 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Outside Podziemski. On the wing, Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Pulls up, high post. And there's Curry on the assist from Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
Nice work from the in-between area. Curry has no problem taking this shot when it's available.
The 3 from Bain. The Warriors pull it in. Pass to Green. And it's blocked. Morant against Curry. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got his second basket.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Now Curry shoots over. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Brandon Clark out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Desmond Bain, and it's Pippen in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
This is what Hield does. Exceptional at spacing the court with his three-point shooting.
And the layup falls.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Kuminga. Now here's Curry. And the Warriors with another three.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Timeout, Grizzlies. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
And I think a new plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edie's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Back to Curry, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Up top, Morant. He's covered by Curry. Shot's good by Morant.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Outside Moody. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating an effortless.
Oh, my goodness. How about that?
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Pass to Green. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. Hits the front of the rim and out. Grizzlies trail by 5. Bane with it. Now guarded by Curry. Bane, the pass to Morant from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Picked it out of midair. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Bane. Good. And the setup by Morant. Bane's got 7 now in this quarter.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
The floater, and Curry, so skilled with the teardrop.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. 55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Morant looking for an opening. Clock at 4. He connects! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Massive points from Morant, willing to take the big shots.
Morant against Curry. Green with a screen on Morant. The 3 from Curry. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
The 3 from Bane. Oh, he buries it from outside.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a two-possession game.
From deep, Morant. The rebound by Moody. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Pass to Wells. Takes the three. Warriors with the rebound. So it's Golden State winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
These teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Murray. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Outside, Dort. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Gordon. Fires from deep. And again, Denver with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in 2-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in 3-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets. And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
Williams kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Drills it from outside.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Nuggets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Back to Murray. Jokic with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it again. And Jokic gets it to go.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic, a low down on the blocks.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Now, I asked him if he has any plan for dealing with the multi-time MVP, Nikola Jokic. He said it's all about balance. If you defend Jokic too aggressively, he'll just kick it out to other guys too softly, and he'll kill you inside. So balance is the key. Sounds like a tough balancing act to pull off, guys.
Thank you, David.
And the release on the jumper from Gordon is just pure. A lot of that hard work paying dividends. I'd like to see him drain these looks more often.
Top of the key. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Dort's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Russell Westbrook comes in for Christian Brown. Count that one. 10 points for him.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Now here's Caruso. In the corner, it's Wiggins. On the wing, Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Jokic. Down low. Fades. That one a little long. Wiggins passes to Williams. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. After this break, we'll be back. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Russell Westbrook out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Dario Saric. Then there's Peyton Watson. It's Najee in at the 4 spot. Wiggins dishes to Wallace. Beyond the arc. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Saric outside. To the middle. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness. Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And, man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career, and now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
Jang, he's checked in for Williams. Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Porter.
Boy, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient, almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Denver calls timeout. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace. And a switcher also for Denver. Murray's checked in. Porter a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And a deep three from Murray. And another miss by Denver. The Thunder leading by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
For Murray. And it's off the back rim. No good. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wiggins. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Wiggins has got the lead up to 6 now for Oklahoma City. Outside, Porter. Pass to Saric. Launches it. Buries it from 3-point range.
Now that's confidence. Saric says, in Dario, I trust.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Thunder with some changes. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic has checked in for Saric. And it's Peyton Watson in for Porter. Wallace against Murray. Dort a screen on Murray. Here's Wallace. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Wallace has got 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Westbrook finds Watson. Jokic high post. That's tipped. Williams with a clean look. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got his second bucket.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Jokic with the screen on Holmgren. Watson's shot is off. The Thunder leading by 8. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Hartenstein. Williams with the ball. Here's Holmgren. Over Watson. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Outside Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And Jokic throws it down hard.
Jokic doing a really good job that time, concentrating and maintaining his balance despite being fouled.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the night. Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about him. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Every time around, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Murray kicks to Gordon. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Brown. Defended by Dort. Just 5 to shoot. Denver passing it around. Murray. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Murray's got 7 points.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 6 points for him. That one falls. He's got 8.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Porter in the corner. Outside Gordon. A 3 ball. The Thunder pull it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Porter against Caruso. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And now a 9-point Thunder lead.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
And, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Connects from three-point range.
And right now, Gordon is on a whole nother level now. I mean, he's not forcing anything. He's really letting the game come to him, and his shots are being taken right in rhythm. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to Brown. Outside Gordon. Here's Jokic. Now here's Porter. Fires the three. And again, Denver with the triple.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
Out to the right wing. Caruso against Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And the shot goes in. And the Thunder lead by 7.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Outside for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 5. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skill.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with Russell Westbrook out there with Murray. Then there's Peyton Watson. Then it's Dario Saric. And it's Brown in at the small forward. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Westbrook.
You know, even inside Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Plays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Westbrook, no good. The Thunder leading by 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Brown, the pass to Watson. Murray looking around. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, that's a nice take and make by Murray, a scoring guard with tremendous skills and confidence.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. And then for Denver, Jokic has checked in for Saric. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And Porter subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen on what David Adelman went over with his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Williams gets the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And it's Jokic missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. 1:21 left in the fourth. Ball's knocked loose. Offensive rebound. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Thunder.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Jokic, and he uses the glass on the layup. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a...
bench, so important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Green out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the three. Now here's Curry, outside Moody. Here's the pick. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Randall outside. Over Butler. Randall can't hit.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Here's Curry, following the score by Minnesota. Green with a screen on Conley. And a deep three from Curry. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Conley. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Curry passes to Butler. Fires the three. On target from range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
For three, Randall. Left side, Edwards. Buries it from three. Edwards got 6.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Outside Butler. The three from Curry. And the Warriors with another three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, BA, because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Moody. Payton's checked in for Podziemski. And Hield is subbed in for Curry. Now here's DiVincenzo. Outside Reed. Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men, Doris.
He has, BA, and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
Now here's Heel. Outside Payton. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Back to Heel. Jacks up a 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
See how eager Hield is to catch and release. That is what you call a shooter extraordinaire.
Here's Randall. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Randall's gotten his second bucket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Butler. And again, it's Golden State.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Warriors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Dante DiVincenzo out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Miller. And it's Reid in at center. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Miller. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Back to Miller. Inside. Here's Edwards. Hauled in by Curry. The Warriors lead by 3. Hield finds Curry. And here's Jackson Davis. And here is Kuminga. Guarded by Miller. Fires it from 18. Jump shot is good that time.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Outside Edwards. It's good! Edwards! What strength!
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Pass to Curry. There's the triple. Drains the triple. Curry's got 8. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Reid, good. Golden State has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Hield passes to Curry from downtown. Minnesota with a rebound. DiVincenzo on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Miller. Launches it. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. The Warriors lead by 4. Lets it go from 11. And again, it's Golden State.
There's a threat level from every spot on the floor when we're talking Steph Curry. That includes the mid-range.
DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Left side Reid. Over Hield. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Reid's got his second basket on the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reid. Randall comes in for Miller. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Edwards. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. So good at sharing the basketball.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Gobert with a screen on Butler. Randall, good.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen. In that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
Now here's Butler. Give him 8 points now. Randall with a steal. To the paint. Oh, the tower with the power move.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Outside Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. Over Butler. And he makes it on the layup. Randall's got 9 points.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors ahead. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. Shot clock at 5. Here's Curry. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Butler. Give him 8 points now. The shot. And there's Curry on the assist from Butler. He's got 12.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
Outside Conley. Randall, pass to Conley. Off target with the 3. The Warriors lead by 4. Here's Butler. Randall with some nice D.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. There's the 3. Edwards on target.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Outside Podziemski. Green with the ball. Here's Curry. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter. Timberwolves trail by 3. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Now here's Curry. A minute 50 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Green with a screen on Gobert. Here's Butler. And Conley grabs the miss.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Count that bucket. Randall's got 11 points.
Wow, what a pretty dribble move by Julius Randle. That handle is tight.
Now here's Curry. 14 points for him. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards, a pass to Randall. Back to Edwards. Picked by Gobert for the lead. And it's Anthony Edwards with the 3. He's got 14.
Well, in pick and roll action, Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Outside Moody. Back to Curry. It's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
Can Mr. Curry shoot the basketball? No doubt. But he's also a very willing and capable passer.
Here's Edwards. Hauled in by Curry.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Butler. Let's go with a 3. The 3 dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
What you love about Jimmy Butler, this guy just competes. You want to concede the 3? Okay, I'll take it.
Edwards looking for an opening. Outside Conley. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Yeah, they needed the 3 to tie it up, and he nails it. That sets up what could be a riveting fourth quarter.
Tie game in Minnesota. And don't go away. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the power forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And the Warriors with possession here. Following the score by Minnesota. And here's Curry for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. The answer, Anthony Edwards.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Kuminga throws it down.
You know if you're open, Stephen Curry has that team-first mentality. He will find you.
And Chris Finch has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in for Looney. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And Pajemski subbed in for Hield. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Here's Moody following the score by Minnesota. Down low, tipped. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Outside McDaniels. This one for 3. Fires in the triple. And it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Outside Curry. Curry at the rim.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
Here's Edwards. And it falls all over the rim and in. Edwards has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Curry looking it over. Off target from 3-point range. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 11 feet out. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
But if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Here's Curry, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Edwards gets the bucket.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Now here's Curry. Oh, he nails it! Oh, and that cuts cuts the lead to just 5.
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter. He's ready.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pass to Pajimski. Fires from deep. Curry with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
First team foul.
Here's Edwards. Now Conley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
.29 seconds left in the fourth. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Randall outside. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. We saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Julius, it wasn't always smooth sailing tonight, but you guys got it done. How did you feel about the level of play coming down the stretch?
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And the Clippers starting five. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the five.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Here's Powell. Pass to Zubac. Got a piece of it. Wells with it. Inside. Edey. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here is Harden. It's good from long range.
Dialed in from deep, Harden understands when he should look to shoot the three ball.
When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard pressed to see that again, Kevin.
Now here's Dunn. Powell, the pass to Leonard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Great shooter off that quick release. Kawhi expecting the pass and did the rest.
Outside, Payne. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Shot clock at 6. Morant, the bounce pass.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies for just a minute. And I asked him how you deal with James Harden tonight, and Coach said his focus is not letting Harden get the matchups he wants, not allowing him to get ISOs. Coach said he has to work for it tonight, so they will try to throw some resistance his way, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. And it's Morant missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Leonard, back to Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 5.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Yes, that goes in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here is Harden. 5 points in the game. And here is Powell. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Edey, and Pippen subbed in for Morant. The Clippers also changing it up. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Powell. And it's Ben Simmons in for James Harden. Here's Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Fires from way outside. Doesn't go for him. It's a tie game in Memphis. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Clark in at the center position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Pippen. Still scoreless. Aldama finds Clark. Shoots over Zubac. Outside for Pippen. There's Jackson with the three. It's hauled in by Coffey. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Bogdanovich. And he makes that one.
It's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Pippen dishes to Jackson. Three-pointer. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Some changes for Memphis. Wells is checked in for Santi Aldama. And it's Bain in for Luke Kennard. And then for the Clippers, Leonard, he's checked in for Amir Coffey. And it's Dunn in for Simmons. Now, here's Dunn. Outside Bogdanovich. Lets it go with the three. And he's good on the three ball. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers. Pass to Wells. On the wing, Bain. Outside Jackson. The tray. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Here's Clark. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Clark kicks to Bain. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. Leonard with the bucket.
Kawhi typically solid from 3. You're not sure you want to leave him open like that.
Brent, Kawhi Leonard seems to be at his best. He is his most incredible when it matters the most.
Yeah, I think we sometimes tend to forget about how dominant Kawhi was in the performances at the biggest moments during the NBA Finals with his MVP awards, and it's mostly due to the fact that injuries have taken him away from those moments. But it's all in there. He is capable of dominating a game on both sides of the floor, Kevin, and I hope that there's another opportunity for us as fans to see him have one more crack at that, if not a couple more, before his career is over.
Here's Morant. James Harden picking up that last basket. Takes a 3, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And that three-point shot has really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game.
Done outside. Back to Harden. To the paint. Leonard with the ball. Aldama's there.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
From 11 feet away, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Leonard's got 10.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Morant surveying the D. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Grizzlies lead by 2. It's time. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is going that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the 5, down low. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Here's Leonard. The Grizzlies pull it in.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
Three-pointer. And Wells the bucket on the assist by Bain. Bain's got 3 assists tonight.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Harden kicks to Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Kept alive. Another shot. Left block shot on the way. Got a hand on it. Morant outside. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. And so here's Memphis. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. 5 on the clock. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Leonard against Jackson. Done outside. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Edey. Now Bain. Here's Jackson. He's covered by Leonard. Morant outside. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Zubac a screen on Jackson. And here's Leonard from 3. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got 13 points.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Memphis.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract limits. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money. The star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Substitution on the court.
Jones sets the pick for Harden. And he banks in the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Morant against Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Pippen comes in for Bain. The Clippers also changing it up. Amir Coffey's checked in for Leonard. Bogdanovich comes in for Norman Powell. And Simmons subbed in for James Harden.
And you love when Simmons plays with aggression inside because it really forces the D to adjust.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Morant with it. Zubac defending. Zubac against Morant. 5 to shoot. Clark a screen on Zubac. And it's Morant missing. It could go. That shot missing. And so it's Memphis going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Wells. Santi Aldama is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Pippen. And it's Bain in at the 2-guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Leonard inside. Aldama's there. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Kawhi Leonard. Now Pippen. Pass to Aldama. Now here's Clark. Wells in the corner. Outside Pippen. From downtown, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Pass to Leonard. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Memphis leading by 10. On the wing, Bain. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? Your defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Jones. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And James Harden is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. They said to the team, I know you guys are tired, but let's end this game strong. Let's get the win. Big last stretch here, guys.
Thanks, David. And that one's good, Morant.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Leonard finds Dunn. Zubac with the screen for Dunn.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Zubac. And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Leonard, that's for 2. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Morant, that's for 2. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle. The hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Pass to Edey. Morant against Harden. Morant kicks to Wells. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Over Harden. And again, Ja Morant. Morant's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly...
Oh, Leonard with authority.
Well, not known as a flashy dribbler, Leonard showing off more handles than a six-door limousine.
Pass to Jackson. Bain kicks to Wells. Inside. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Wells. Morant's got 30.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Leonard, no luck.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Morant passes to Bain. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Green. And it's Moody in at the small forward. Now here's Gordon. Here's Jokic. Oh, Green with a block.
Such a strong defender. This team appreciates when Green gets up to swat it away.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Now Curry. Outside Podziemski. Butler with the ball. That one falls.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Well, Stan, perhaps the best home court advantage in the league is right here in Denver, a mile above sea level.
And Brian, they don't let you forget it. Everywhere you go, you see signs, 5,280. Sometimes they even have it on their uniform, on the court, on signs in the locker room. They want you to know that you're at elevation and it's going to be difficult.
Fatigue is always a factor in Denver. Now let's find out what head coach David Adelman had to say. Allie LaForce.
And no surprise, Steph Curry was the topic of conversation on how they'll defend Steph. Coach laughed. Is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry, and we get another chance to tonight. Guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
To the inside. Here's Green. No luck on that one. Good D by Jokic. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the middle. And there's Porter on the assist by Murray.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Now here's Green. Covered by Jokic. Can they get it? Curry. That's good.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Outside Porter. It's Jokic, high post. Over Green. Jokic, no good. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 3-point game. Outside for Green. Fires for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
One of the primary ways Green helps this offense, operating as a stretch big.
Curry against Murray. Pass to Porter. Here's Jokic. Out to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Good on the shot.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
Murray passes to Brown. On the wing, Porter. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Shot is good by Gordon.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Curry. The 3 is up. And the Warriors with another 3.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Denver up by... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Dario Saric is out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings, and he finds them.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Curry finds Peyton. Outside Hield. The three is up. Sinks it from distance. Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Brown's checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Strother. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Hield. Pass to Brown. Murray against Curry. Takes a three. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors leading. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Pass to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first set.
Outside Porter from deep. Counted from distance. Porter's got 7 points in the game. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Westbrook taking his time here. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's gotten his second bucket.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for Denver. Watson comes in for Porter Jr. Pass to Hield. And here's Podziemski. He buries it from 3. Podziemski's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Screen by Watson. Here's Brown. And another 3 for Denver.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And it's Hield missing.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Murray. Now Jokic, defended by Podziemski. Jokic in the post. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. And it's now just a 1-point Warrior lead. Outside Butler. "13 feet out." Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Warriors on top, up 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the 5 down low. Pass to Gordon. Jokic with it. Green covering. And they double up Jokic. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Oh, man. I mean, the passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them. Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And here's Jokic outside, pure from three-point range. Jokic has got 5 points. Outside Podziemski, back to Curry. Green with a screen on Murray. And the Warriors with another 3.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Gordon with a screen on Curry. Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter outside. Outside Murray. Porter with it. They get it back. Oh, he's a monster. Jokic just flexing out here.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
Outside Podziemski. Outside Green. Sinks it from distance. 6 points for him.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Westbrook, he's checked in for Brown. And Golden State also making a switch. Payton's checked in. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter of the game. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Basket's good.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
Westbrook with a screen on Butler. And here's Gordon from the arc. Here's Jokic. No stopping Jokic in the paint.
And this is how powerful Jokic is. Able to still score despite the contact.
Outside Curry. Pass to Green. To the paint. Here's Butler. Up and over Gordon. Butler's shot is good.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Outside Porter. Beyond the arc. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And just a nice smooth stroke on that 3 from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
Outside Payton. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Butler and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Second shot opportunity, and Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 9 points here in the second half.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Aiden Watson is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Murray. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Westbrook outside. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Hield.
Such a dynamic playmaker. Westbrook forcing the issue, getting to the stripe.
And so Westbrook nails both of them. The Warriors leading. And here's Curry. Outside Hield. Left side Kuminga. And there's the rejection. They've got numbers. Outside Murray. To take the lead. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Nuggets lead by 1. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
The Nuggets want a timeout. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Saric. Aaron Gordon comes in for Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Westbrook. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And Pajemski subbed in for Hield. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to Porter. Here's Jokic. Now Murray. Outside Porter. Now here's Murray. Shot clock at 2. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Three-pointer. Porter pulls it in. For Denver, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Out to the wing. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Butler. Murray for 3. He drops it from range. And now a 3-point Nugget lead.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Curry finds some space. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter. Pass to Jokic. Over Green. Ooh, tough make there from the Joker.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Curry against Murray. From about 19. Can't get it to go. Shooting 10 for 15 now. The Nuggets have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Back to Jokic. Jokic muscles it down.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. There's 42 seconds left in the game. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Shakes him. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And that one falls to Curry.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
And they double up Jokic. Brown. Money from deep.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Curry. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
12 seconds left in the final quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
His first personal foul.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Moody from outside. Rebounded by Denver. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. Gordon, the pass to Brown. So the Nuggets win it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And now let's check in with... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Here are the five for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubats in at the 5 down low. Here's Edwards, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Timberwolves. Harden the pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Fires the three. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. Here's Gobert.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Leonard. Shot from the wing. That's good on the jump shot.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Thank you, David. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
Leonard scores at all three levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Pass to McDaniels. Down against Edwards. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
From deep Harden. And another three for the Clippers.
That's what we expect from James Harden. Knocking down shots and returning the fire right away.
Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard. Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skills. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Randall surveying the D. Reed with a screen for Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Clark finds Randall. Sinks the three-pointer. Randall's got 6.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randall, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now here's Harden. Here's Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Leonard's got his third basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Powell against Clark. Back to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reed with a screen on Harden. DiVincenzo. And it's good off the back rim and in.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there.
Leonard, no luck. Pass to Alexander Walker. Out to the right wing. Clark for 3, and another 3 for Minnesota. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Timberwolves on top, up by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Bogdanovich is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Coffey in at the 3. And here's Edwards following the 3 from Bogdanovich. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Zubac to the wing right side. Again, the Clippers.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Reed with a screen on Bogdanovich. Edwards against Bogdanovich. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. And again, Minnesota with the triple. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now, here is Miller. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Miller. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Los Angeles, Leonard, he's checked in for Amir Coffey. Chris Dunn comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's James Harden in for Ben Simmons. Now, here's Dunn. Shot clock at 5. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Amazing job by Chris Dunn, positioning himself well inside and dominating the defense.
Back to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. To the middle. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. It's good. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Done outside. Back to Harden. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game, the way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
Minnesota making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Amir Coffey's checked in for the Clippers. Now here's Randall. 6 points for him. Conley finds Randall. Gobert with a screen on Leonard. Randall from outside. Gobert. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
And with it, he's got 5. That 3 off the mark. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Randall with the bucket.
He's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall so good at finishing inside.
Clippers trail by 3. Harden outside. Jones with the screen on Conley. He had a nice open look right there. Harden's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Tie game in Minnesota. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. Screen by Zubac. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 1. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Has to Gobert. Now it's done covering. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Harden kicks to Leonard. Gobert against Zubac. Pass to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. Good on the 3-point shot. Powell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there. If he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
And the basket by Gobert.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Pass to Zubac. There's the drive, and the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Edwards, that's good.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Done outside. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Powell. And McDaniels with the block. Outside Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Leonard looking over the floor. Into the lane. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Jones checked in for Chris Dunn. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Powell, that's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Randall, a screen on Hart. And here's Conley outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You make a three on Conley, he's looking for payback. He's got great competitive spirit.
Leonard, full speed ahead. The bucket is good.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Now Edwards. Outside Conley. No good on the three. And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tied. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it was made by the big fella.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Chris Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Jones. And it's Coffey in at the three, the small forward. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Clippers lead by 1.
That time you saw how Leonard surveyed the floor and found the guy with the best look.
Outside Edwards. Bucket Edwards slotting home the three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
So for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Derek Jones. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And James Harden subbed in for Bogdanovich. Harden against Conley. Back to Randall. Out to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. 4 on the clock.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And he's good on the second.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
Leonard kicks to Harden. Zubac, a screen on Conley. Harden's shot is good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When the 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Good D by Harden.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Down low. Here's Leonard. The shot, no good. Randall with some nice D. And Randall has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley's shot is off. Up top, Leonard, defended by Gobert. Here's the floater. It comes, and the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket. And he's got
such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Here's Edwards. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Here's Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Dunn. Zubac with the screen for Dunn. They get it back. Zubac no good. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
So good at finding these spots. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Here's Randall, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Chris Dunn did not like that.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Zubac with the screen for Powell. And the three off target. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Leonard. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority. Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
Foul for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally. When he misses the first one, boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he comes up empty at the line. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up for Grizzlies.
Harden.